Welcome to the offside video. Notice how it is offside and not offsides. There is no S in offside. Offside is law 11, split into 3 parts. This is the first part, 11.1, position. It is not an offense to be in an offside position. A player is in an offside position if any part of the body that can score a goal is in the opponent's half and past the second to last opponent, which is usually the last defender, unless they are behind the ball when it is played. In the picture at the bottom left, player number 10 in red is in an offside position because his shoulder is past the second to last opponent, number 30. You can score with your shoulder, so he is offside because of his shoulder. In the middle picture, player in red is offside because his feet are past the second to last opponent. And in the third picture, the second to last opponent's foot is the offside line, and half of the player in blue's body is in an offside position. We're going to skip 11.2, go to 11.3. No offense in the laws. A player is not guilty of offside if they receive the ball directly from a goal kick, throw-in, or corner kick. 11.2, offense in the laws. A player in an offside position at the moment the ball is played or touched by a teammate, this is called the kick point, is only penalized once they have become involved in active play. This is called the wait and see method. They can be involved in active play by interfering with play, interfering with an opponent, gaining an advantage. A player in an offside position receiving the ball from an opponent who deliberately plays the ball, including deliberate handball, is not considered to have gained an advantage unless it was a deliberate save. A deliberate save can be a defender or a goalkeeper. So here we have the wait and see method. Player in black plays the ball to a player in black in an offside position. That player does not involve themselves in active play, so they should not be penalized for offside. This play should continue. Here we have the most common offense for offside. Players in the offside position when the ball is played and receives the ball. This player is interfering with play by playing or touching the ball. Here we have interfering with opponent, challenging. Player in yellow is in an offside position at the moment the yellow player heads the ball. Although he does not touch the ball, he challenges the opponent. This is offside, no goal. Here we have interfering with an opponent line of sight. When the player in white takes a shot, there's a player in white in the offside position that obstructs the goalkeeper's line of sight. Therefore, this is offside, no goal. Here we have interfering with an opponent, obstructing or impeding. The player in blue closest to the goalkeeper is in an offside position. Once the ball is played, he impedes the defender from being able to play the ball and challenges a second defender for the ball. This is offside. Here we have interfering with an opponent, obvious action. After the shot is taken, there's a player in green in an offside position that attempts to touch and play the ball. This obvious action forces the goalkeeper to hesitate, affecting his ability to save the ball. This is no goal, offside. Here we have gaining an advantage, deliberate save. Player in red shoots. Defender in blue makes a deliberate save on the ball. Player in red, who is offside when the shot was taken, gets an advantage off a deliberate save. This is offside, no goal. Uncommon situations. Here we have a goalkeeper who is pushed out of his goal. He has become the second to last or third to last opponent in this situation. Therefore, the player in white is offside. Earlier, I highlighted touched by a teammate. In this situation, player or defender in yellow is clearing the ball. The ball deflects off an attacker in black. Once it touches that attacker, that is the kick point, and this attacker that receives the ball, who is in an offside position at the kick point, is now offside. All right, now to the new part of the law change, which is deliberate play. These are from a clarification from last year that was released just after the laws of the game were released. I'm not going to read the whole thing for you, just pull out some keywords. We're no longer talking about deflected or deliberate. We are talking about control deliberate play. The considerations for deliberate play are distance the ball travels, the speed of the ball. Did the ball travel in an unexpected direction? Is it a player's instinct? And the ball on the ground versus the ball in the air. One consideration for us as referees here is the skill and level of play. All right, first deliberate play clip. White is shooting the ball. Ball travels short distance. The speed of the ball is fast because it's a shot. It's not an unexpected direction. It's a player's instinct to turn his back to try and block the shot. The ball is in the air, so it's harder to control. This is not a deliberate play on the ball. This is offside, no goal. All right, for this deliberate play clip, the player in white sends a long ball to another player in white in an offside position. Because of how far the ball travels, the defender has time. The ball is moving slow. The ball travels in an expected direction. It travels right to him. This is not a player instinct. The ball is in the air, so it's slightly harder than the ground. This is not offside. This is a deliberate play on the ball. Next deliberate play clip. Ball travels long distance. Speed of the ball is slow. The ball travels in an expected direction. This is not a player instinct. The ball is on the ground, so it is easier to control. This is a deliberate play. This is a good goal. This is not offside. Now for the review. Offside position is not an offense. Utilize the wait and see method for interfering with play, interfering with an opponent, and or gaining an advantage. Remember the uncommon situations. Goalkeeper becomes the second or third to last opponent, and deflection off attacker to an attacker. For deliberate play, remember the skill level. We're looking for control. Utilize time, space, and speed, instincts, and the ball in the air versus the ball on the ground.